Hello everyone, welcome back. So we will continue with our set theory, maxima and minima concept. So this was a set we were discussing, and in the previous part, right, in the previous video, we have just seen that the union of set of A union B union C will be equal to 95 plus n A intersection B intersection C, and two results we have derived already, that if you want to minimize this, then you have to minimize. If you minimize this, this will get minimized. If you maximize this, this will get maximized. This is something we have understood with the concept of formula as well as with the logical approach of Venn diagram also. Now, the last part that we have covered is, if I want to maximize, right, if I want to maximize NA intersection B intersection C, right, if you want to maximize this, then you have to maximize this also, and the maximum possible value of this is 115. As you can see, total 150. If you want union of set to be maximized, you will assume the 0 students are working neither on A, neither on B, neither on C, and all 115 is a union of set. So this is the maximum possible value. So the maximum possible value of A intersection B intersection C will be 20. Now, once you find out the maximum of this, let's learn the approach of finding the minimum of this value. Guys, we have seen that in a circle, right, when it comes to the two set, right, if we are talking about only two set, right, if I decrease this overlapping area, the circle will move apart. If these two circles move apart, the union of set goes up, right? So we will apply the same logic over here also, right? See this, if I want to minimize this part, right, what we need to do here is, you first need to see this complete circle is having a value of 80. The union of these two set, guys, you see that this part is equal to 30, right? And A intersection B is our one circle, and A intersection B is our one circle, and B intersection C, here you can see this is our one part, this is our B intersection C part. Now this value is 30 and this value is 25. The union is, in this case, is 80 over here, right? Now tell me, guys, if I want to minimize this, you see that if I make them completely exclusive of each other, if I make these two circles completely exclusive of each other, you see that this is of 30 and this is of 25, and because I know that union of set is 80, is it possible to accommodate both of these two circles under the value of 80? Yes. That means I can keep the value of this intersecting region as 0 in this case, right? But I also need to satisfy this case, right? You see this, here in this case, our union of set is 60. My union of set here is 60, the value of B is 60 here, and I have these two regions, right? Let me show you with a different color here. I have these two regions. One region is your B intersection C, and the another region, right, your B intersection C, sorry, A intersection B. Your A intersection B in this case is 30. I hope I have A intersection B here. Yes, and this is your A intersection C, guys, right? This is A intersection C as 25. In this case, A intersection B is 30, and here in this case, B intersection C is given to you as 40. Guys, the total union of set is 60. If I make them completely exclusive of each other, that means if I keep this value as 0, that means if both of these two circles are separate, this value come at 30, this is 40. Is it possible to accommodate two circles of 30 and 40 completely exclusive of each other under the union of set of 60? No, it is not possible. Why? Because this is 60, right? There has to be a value of 10 as minimum common, because if you make them completely exclusive, this becomes 70, which is 10 more than 60. So to accommodate both of these two values, the minimum possible here in the intersection that you need to keep is 10. So to satisfy this condition here, guys, the minimum possible value that you need here is 10. Now same here, this is 40, this is 25, 65, but this is a 15 here. to accommodate the value of 65 under the circle of 50 or under the union of set of 50, you need a minimum of 15 over here, right? Now look at all these three conditions. This part says the minimum should be 0. This part says the minimum should be 10. This part says the minimum should be 50. Now tell me a value which satisfy all of these three conditions. All of these three conditions will be satisfied when you take the minimum as 15. Now this is the way of finding the minimum of A intersection B intersection C when three sets are given and the values on these values on this part are also given. So the minimum of A intersection B intersection C is given to you as 15, right? Now let's note it down over here. The minimum is 15. I'm removing this here and I'm writing it down over here. Now we can easily solve this question. The questions will now not be difficult to understand and you will be able to understand it very easily, that the union of B union C will get minimized. We have already seen why it will get minimized. This we have discussed in the first part of video, right? This will get minimized when n of A intersection B intersection C gets minimized. And what is the minimum value of it? What is the minimum of n A intersection B intersection C? Minimum value is equal to 15 that we have just seen. Okay, now let's solve all the questions that we have been given over here logically without cramming any formulas or anything. Let's understand it. What do we have in this question now? Now this says find out the minimum of only A. Let's first find out the minimum of only A. Guys, I want to minimize this circle here. That means I want this complete set to get minimized. This total value is 80, and if I want this value to get minimized, guys, this will get minimized when you accommodate more value over here. Now when will you accommodate more value over here? When you minimize this part, right? So if you want to minimize only A, you need to put the minimum value over here, and we already know the minimum of this is 15. Now straight away you will get your answer. If I put minimum value over here, guys, if I put the minimum value of 15 here, I'll get more value here, that is 15 here. I'll get more value here, that is 10 here. If these two values are more, I'll get lesser value over here. So this is total 80, 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 10, 40, and this will be the 40. So the minimum of only A, the minimum of only A will be 40, and this will be the answer. Similarly, minimum of only B, guys, if you want to find out if you want to minimize this value, again straight away you can answer it. Guys, if I want to minimize this value, if I want to minimize this, I need to maximize both of these two values. And if I need to maximize both of these two, I need to minimize this. Now the minimum area is 15 already. This is 15, this is 30, 15, 40 minus 15 will give you 25. And you see that the minimum of B will be 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 25 is 55. So the minimum of B will be 5. The minimum value of B will be equal to 5. Similarly, you will get the minimum of C also now here, because taking minimum here will get the maximum value over here. Getting maximum over here will minimize the C. So C is 50 here, 25 plus 15 is 40, 40 plus 10 is 50. So the minimum of C is 0. Is it clear, guys? Minimum of only A is 40, minimum of only B is 5, minimum of only C is 0. Right? Now let's also find out the maximum values. You see that if I want, let me remove this part here to make you understand. Okay, we do not need these values, so I'm removing this here, right? We have already written down. Now guys, if I want to find out the maximum of only A, if I want to find out the maximum, if I want to increase this, then I need to decrease this. And if I need to decrease this, I need to increase this. That's it. You'll get your answer now. Now what is the maximum value here? The maximum value here is 20. Now let's put the value here, right? If you put 20 here, If you put the maximum value 20 here, this value become 10, this value become 5, and the maximum value of A would be 20 plus 10, 30, 30, 30 plus 5, 35, 80 minus 35 will be 55, 45, sorry. So the maximum, this is minimum, the maximum, let me write it down over here, right? The maximum will be 45, right? Just write it down somewhere, maximum will be 45 here. If you want to find out the maximum of B over here, you see that, let's find out the maximum of B as well as C here. The maximum of B will happen when you decrease these value, and decrement in these two value will happen when you increase these two value, right? So this is 20, this is 10, 30, this is 40, 40 minus 20 is, this becomes 20. Now this is 20 plus 40, 20 plus 20, 40, 40 plus 10, 50, and the maximum of only B is 10. Maximum of only B is 10. And you see that this complete circle is of 50. Now this is 20, this is 20, this is 5, 45. So the maximum of C is 5. The maximum value of C is 5, right? And now you can also answer all these questions. If I have to find out the minimum of only A and C, guys. Now A and C is what? This is A, this is A, this is C. If you want to find minimum of this, put the maximum here. So minimum of only A and C will come out to be 5. Okay. And if I have to find out minimum of B and C, put maximum here, you'll get minimize here. Maxima here is 20, so minima here will be 20. Minimum of B and C will be 20. Okay. If I have to find out minima of C and A, okay, so C and A we have already found. Okay, so only C and A and only A and C is same thing, right? 5 and 20 will be the answer for minima. If I have to find out the minima of A and B, you see that to minimize this value, you need to maximize it. Maximize 20, so the minima here will be 10, right? And the same case, if I have to find out the maximum for only A and C, to maximize it, you need to minimize it. And minimum value here is 15, so the maxima here will come out to be 15, right? So let's also find out the maximum value. If I want to find out the maximum of only A and C, guys, so then you put minimum here. Minimum here is 15, right? So if this is 15, then this will be the maxima 10, and this will be the maxima of B and C, that is 25, and the maxima of A and B will be 15. So these are the approaches, right? So the funda is to find out the minima and maxima of this region. The moment you find the minima and the maxima of this region, you can answer all the questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be putting more videos to clear your concept, right? On daily basis, there will be video uploading on this channel for your CAT exam preparation. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. Thank you.